Immigration. Today, the immigration debate is one of the most controversial topics in U.S. politics. We must try to understand immigration and the policies that surround it. But first, we must seek to understand the immigration experience. What is immigration? Immigration is the movement of people from one country to another. These people intend to settle down as naturalized citizens, permanent residents, or migrant workers. What motivates people to immigrate? There are various factors that motivate people to immigrate. Push factors are those that stem from the country of origin. They explain why people might want to leave their home country. These individuals may be trying to escape persecution, unemployment, a natural disaster, or even fear for their lives. Pull factors come from another country and motivate people to settle there. They explain what is enticing about moving to a new country. People may be seeking safety, stability, freedom, or new opportunities by moving. The immigration process is usually arduous. There are a series of complex immigration laws and regulations in the United States. These laws dictate who can immigrate to this country and when, if at all. Legal immigration, family-based immigration, occurs when U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents petition for their family members to immigrate to the U.S. The U.S. citizens or residents must prove their relationship between themselves and the family members. They must also agree to support them upon their arrival. Once those family members arrive into the country, they still need to petition for lawful permanent resident status. Employment-based immigration occurs when individuals apply for special visas to come work in another country. A visa is a sticker in a person's passport that allows him or her to stay in another country. In the United States, there are both permanent and temporary visas available for employees. There are also special visas available for certain types of work. For instance, there are different visas for athletes than there are for religious workers. Some people immigrate for humanitarian reasons. The United States offers various protections for these people. Refugees immigrate due to their homeland being too unstable or unsafe to live in. They must have a legitimate fear or harm of persecution. A petition for this type of immigration is typically filed in another country. Asylum seekers are similar to refugees. However, they usually petition for asylum after already arriving in the United States. Immigration challenges. There are many barriers that prevent people from legally immigrating to the United States. For example, employment-based immigration in the United States requires an American employer to request that a certain person work for them. The company must be willing to sponsor the visa. Those who immigrate to work in the U.S. must also have certain job skills and be at a particular education level to be approved. The limitations and restrictions around legal immigration greatly impact who can come to this country. The demand for those who want to immigrate to the U.S. is higher than the number of the annual spots available. Even with the proper relationships and connections, those seeking legal immigration often have to wait in line and deal with backlogs. There are so many hurdles that people have to go through to achieve legal immigration status. That explains why many prefer to take the risk of coming to this country as unauthorized immigrants. Illegal immigration occurs when a person enters a country in a way that violates the immigration laws of that country. Undocumented immigrants fear being caught by immigration authorities. This could occur during a workplace raid or simply by being pulled over while driving. These people can be detained for weeks or even months. Lastly, undocumented immigrants can be deported at any moment. They might not even be able to say goodbye to family. Immigration today. A 2012 survey found that 640 million adults would choose to immigrate to another country if given the opportunity. About 23% of those people would choose to come to the United States. Given these statistics, it is clear that immigration into the U.S. will continue for years to come. We must educate ourselves about immigration and immigration policies so that we can understand the diverse people around us and make informed decisions about our communities. Here's what you need to do to make sure you finish today. Number 1, take the quiz. You know the deal. 3 questions, 6 points total. 1 point just for answering a question, 2 points for getting it right, 0 points for not getting it done on time. Go back and listen to the video to find answers. And remember, it's open book, open note, open internet, whatever you need to do to find the questions. And I know they came directly from the reading. However, after this slide, there are no extra review activities. This isn't the norm, but I have an activity that we're going to do as a class after we finish doing the reading and watching the video. So go ahead and finish up, take your quiz, and before you know it, we'll be moving on to another activity.